they actually made an update available when the PS5 launched that it actually uses stuff on the DualSense controller now.
That's strange.
It is. So what'd you do, YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube's. I haven't connected my Twitch that way yet.
Okay. I don't know, I think YouTube works both for videos and other stuff, and so I don't really see a point in doing Twitch. But I do have the app on my phone though. Does YouTube subscription live? There it is, right front and center. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me alright?
Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch. Oh. Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, the Winter Lantern sing. Oh, fucker, little meaty footsteps. I'll go near one in a second so you can hear it.
Oh, you definitely have to go near one.
It's something that you have to see and experience to understand. Mmm. These are Murgo servants.
This is the normal game?
Oh my god. Yes.
Yep, I didn't make it this far. So much health, and so much of it disappeared.
Yeah. uh, I Okay, so there was nothing else down here. Okay, I did that for nothing. So yeah, I'm trying to make it up to the wet nurse. And then also I'm trying to find the brain of Menzies, where I dropped him at, because I don't remember how to get to him. So I can kill him.
Are those things like spiders on the ground? They look like spiders.
They're spiders with eyes in them, I think.
Oh! They're just eyeball spiders. Great.
Just remember the whole thing in this game was, you know, to try to ascend. And the form of ascension was having more eyes, some of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, and so those are all...
I guess technically ascended spiders that they've killed or been killed.
Oh.
I think. How the fuck did I get here again? Oh yeah, it was a side door I opened up with a tomb key that I didn't have before. I didn't think I was gonna need it, and then all of a sudden I needed it. Alright, here we go. Alright. So here in a bit, you're gonna hear some singing. Fuck that bitch. There we go. Just in case someone actually does spawn in. I actually had someone spawn in on me to kill me. Oh, I go down there. Okay. He spawned in to kill me. Hell no, I ran away from him.
Okay.
Because I wasn't... okay, so... Hold on. Let me show you. It's up here. You see that over there?
I'm a little behind. Yes.
That's a winter lantern. Okay? It walks around. Its entire top half is eyeballs, period. If it sees you, you immediately start getting frenzy, and your frenzy... I'll just show you. Trying to make sure I got elixirs. Because this is gonna hurt.
What the fuck?
Okay, so, and this is to go with why I ran from the guy. When you first come into this level, the brain of Menzies I just told you about is something like that. But imagine it the size of a huge van. And it was hanging up in this tower. So it overlooked the entire land. So if you came out into view, period, across the level, that's what happened to you. So I had that happening, huge wolves fighting me, and if you fought the wolves and they exploded, they had these huge worms the size of a human that came out of them. So I'm sitting here dodging back and forth, trying to discern where I need to go, and this motherfucker spawns in, and like he has a weapon that's blood-tinged weapon, so it's a weapon where he sticks it into himself to put his blood, to infuse it with his blood, makes it even bigger, and it transforms. I'm just like, someone who's fighting like that, I know they have a character built for that. They're there to kill me. So I just ran. I did not try to fight him at all. I ran and jumped off the side of the mountain. He did not get victory that day. He got nothing. But regret. But yeah, I think I need to jump off on this side over here. No. Alright, so I actually have to go where that thing is. Well, that sucks. Well, at least I know an easier way to get here now, and I don't have to go across the bridge. So the bridge I got to where I'm at right now, I had to go past 3 or 4 of those winter lanterns, and I just ran through. I wasn't trying to sit there and deal with that. Fuck. Oh, that wasn't the right way to go. Forgot I was frenzied.
Is that invisibility not there?
Not with him. He's ascended, I guess. It doesn't work with him.
Crazy. All them eyeballs. And he knows you're there.
Shut up.
He's a dickhead. I hate him. I hate him. This far. He's just sitting there. Just like eyeballing you. Literally.
Now imagine how unsettling it is to hear that fucking tune and like be walking somewhere with faces like this coming up out of the ground and shit, and you're just like, come on. Okay, I have one sedative. Ooh, it frenzied me first. Technically, I already have that, but this is what it does. If I wasn't healed, it would heal me and any players within that spell.
Ooh. Yeah, I bet there's a ton more players playing this right now, too.
I've been noticing a lot of articles coming out of people playing this game, and
PS Plus collection, as we call it.
oh, really? Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you have a PS5, you get it's like 18 or 20 games, PS4 games, basically, for free. Half of a majority of them, I think, are like PS Plus games that have been free before. So like, I have half, like close to half of them.
God, I thought I was about to fall. Oh yeah, one of these spiders had a head on it.
A head? Is that?
It actually had a human head. Okay, so now I feel like I don't know where to go.
But yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to, is the PS Plus collection whenever you get your hands on a PS5 one day. Supposedly that's gonna be a thing for a while. It'll be free PS4 games.
I need to look up how to get to the Brain of Menzies, because I don't remember how to get there, and I feel like this area is a lot more to it. I don't think I'm supposed to step off right there. I feel like that person's trying to get me to kill myself. Oh! Well, did I go this way? Before? Oh, did I go this way? I did. I did. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know where I'm at now. That's another thing, is some of these levels I had to literally refamiliarize myself with them. Alright, it'll be just a second looking up how to get to the Brain of Menzies.
Just like you did before, though.
Oh, God. Yeah, when you were playing, did you get to the part where other people invade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I am supposed to jump down there. Oh, okay. They weren't lying. Some of these notes, I don't pay attention to. Motherfuckers trying to get you killed. See, that person died to a winter lantern. Because basically, it's like...
noticing that.
Yeah, like... Ugh. That shit's, dude. That's the scariest enemy
like
to me.
Spikes made out of your blood? Is that what happened? That's
So...
what it looks like.
That's what it feels like.
Like something I've seen
Like,
from like Full Metal Alchemist or something.
yeah, yeah, like some kind of alchemy used to use your blood and turn it into a spike, and impaling you
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Yep, from the inside out. That's that big hole?
I mean, it says I remember. I kind of remember this. I'm letting him do it. I'm
Is
gonna
that
do
like
it.
a ledge in between? Yeah, that's a big hole into the metal ledge right there. Oh god, it's supposed to go down there. But then again, I was stuck forever until I realized I had to go into the lake.
Oh, at Bergenworth.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it feel like there's gonna be a hunter around here? Oh, uh, fuck you,
Is
bitch.
that a hunter?
No, that's a attendant. I'm in the area where I can actually get to the brain now. Those little things, they're small, but they're like Wolverine. They're very beefy and they're strong for their size. Why? Wait a minute. Oh, I see how that links now. Don't worry, baby Yarnum. I'll be up there to get you eventually. Okay. And basically, you just refight your way through here, and there's that other whatchamacallit to take you down to the brain. Over here. Right? That's it? Is that it? No. It was a different one. Kill all these people first, though. I remember you first taught me how to do that. Still, I literally still remember the moment you taught me how to do that.
The jump forward thing?
Mm-hmm. It literally changed the game. I remember saying that. And I remember the area we were at when you showed me that. Mm-hmm.
Travis was telling me too, because I was watching him play this not too long ago. He was going through it. Of all the stuff you were teaching him too, of some of the stuff we learned together.
Like,
Because I was trying to tell him one of the things, and he was just like, no, 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 no. And then you probably explained it better since you had way more hours into it. But
I don't understand how he made it so far in that game playing so binarily. If that makes
yes,
sense.
that's what I said to him. No, I was like, he was telling me all this stuff, and he's like, I don't understand the trolls. He hated something about one of the enemies, and I was just like, well, all you gotta do is, and I think it was the the, the quick step attack or something,
Mm-hmm.
quick step and then attack or something, and I was just like, well, just do that. And I think I wasn't explaining it well because a couple days later he was telling me how you were telling him and showing him how to do it, and I was just like, okay, whatever.
Like,
But he,
how did he get where he was and didn't know any of these things? I'm like, I don't
mm-hmm.
understand. This makes no sense to
Yes.
me.
It was his build, though. It was definitely his build, because I
Yeah.
was looking and watching him, and I was just like, Jesus, you're beefy, and you deal lots of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I also told him, like, hey, even when you have tons of strength, the cane is one of the best weapons, or that style. You just
Mm-hmm.
have to have lots of skill.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it also gets lots of distance, and he's just like, fuck the cane. And I was just like, dude, you have no idea. It is harder to use, but man.
Oh yeah, like this right here, starter weapon. One of the starter weapons. One of the best weapons in the game. One of the best weapons in the game. I never use it like that unless I want range, but the extended. But
Hmm.
the fucking cleaver thing, one of the best weapons in the game. Starter weapon. Cane, one of the starter weapons. One of the best weapons in the game.
Hmm.
The other stuff
Yep.
is just there for like if you have a build specifically for it and kind of like flare a little bit.
Hmm.
But there are some staple weapons I'm just like, I just don't move away from them.
Yep. They're good as long as your build fits it. They're amazing. And I played it a bunch, but I didn't get this far as you guys. I played it with like I had 3 different characters, trying to figure out what would be a good build. And I just figured out the skill-based one was amazing because the skill I think affects your shots, like your gunshots or whatever, doesn't it?
Okay. So
Maybe.
this area, when me and your brother was playing, is where the guides and stuff ended. No
This
one
is when it ended.
like it was in this area. So everything I've done here in this part of the game, this is one of the last parts of the game. The guides got you to this point and had some stuff figured out on the like the Bloodborne wiki, but most of everything was blank. Like the pages were there, but they were blank because no one had like really figured it out yet. So me and your brother, I remember us sitting in this cage for like 5 minutes and be like, okay, so do we just walk out? There's like notes and stuff here. Do we just walk out? You do. You just walk out. You're in a chasm, and that's the brain of Menzies, and that's the thing that was frenzying me um, when you first come in. So it's a little bit bigger than a van, but you get the point. Like, it's huge. You hear his
And
heartbeat.
then when you guys finally walked out, how did you feel?
I was fucking freaking out. Like, alright, look at that, dude.
Oh, and it follows you. A lot of health, so it doesn't attack back.
Mm-mm.
Were they so when you came down there? Are those notes like the notes by the beds or something?
It's about people like us.
Or okay, so were those notes there when you guys came down?
I think there were maybe 1 or 2 notes. I don't remember.
So I'm just trying to imagine coming down there and there's just nothing, and then all of a sudden you just keep walking and then it's just there that thing is.
So that's done. Now I can go ahead and try to defeat the wet nurse. God damn it. When I was watching Travis play, he was at the part of about the defeat the wet nurse and everything. And that's where I was just like, I don't understand how you've made it this far and not knowing these tactics.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And half of that stuff is like, where do you learn that stuff? I don't remember where I learned. I think it's like in the loading screens or something.
Okay. Well, I guess I can go back to the Hunter stream actually because everything right.
Mm.
Oh, so I came out on the other end. Fuck. Well, that lady who's ringing that bell is up there in that little tower up there, so I could go kill her, but I don't really feel what. I guess I actually don't have a choice. But I don't have to worry about the brain of Menzies, so I can just run through. Okay, I'm good.
So killing that thing prevents that's the thing that was just you were talking about that's just in this big open area.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the big open. Oh, fuck. Fuck it.
No problem.
Yeah, he tossed a boulder. They kill you instantly. Oh, shit. What? Oh, I'm stuck.
You ran forward and it didn't let you go.
So imagine that, the brains of Menzies and somebody trying to kill you at one time.
That's why you just ran and got the fuck out.
That sucked. That was a lot of echoes. I think I'm gonna go back for my echoes. Nope. Nope, I'm not. Well, technically I'm where I need to be. Because this is where I was trying to get to anyway, so okay, I'm good. I'll just go up here and kill these people. Or will they be already dead? Or because I died, he won't be dead. Yeah. Alright, whatever. I'll just do it.
Do the deed.
I was just trying to get his attention. Oh! Okay. And then, so that guy and the other guy are actually part of a trio, and they're actually a boss fight in another part of the game, and they're insane to fight.
Is one of them spit fire and all that nonsense? I think I watched Travis do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. He was struggling so hard in that one.
And they grow snakes from their head.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's them. I know I'm gonna die when I get up to the wet nurse. I know it. I know it. I'm gonna have to call in somebody. I guess technically I could just run past all this though.
Good. There's a lot of blood echoes.
Which is fine. I remember watching him try to fight him. It was so terrible because he was not doing quick step at all. It was so bad. But like the damage he was doing on people was fucking insane sometimes. And obviously he knew what he was doing because he made it that far. So whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Aw,
But
shit.
I feel like it would have been a whole lot easier for him the other way.
Aw, shit. You're a cunt, dude. I just got invaded.
420. I see that.
So what I'm gonna do is this. I'll go on into the boss fight. Whoa! They fought each other.
What?
Look, there he is, right there. Coming to get me.
Oh. Having to run through all those people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Are you serious? Yes! Yes! Yes!
No, you didn't. I died.
Oh my god!
Do you fuck with him on the elevator, basically?
I mean, that was the plan. Did I think it was gonna work?
Fuck with him.
No, I didn't think it was gonna work.
You know that dude's gonna ring that bell immediately, hoping to get you.
I mean,
That's what I would do.
so where does this take me
That was a
to?
good plan, though, to basically ring around the rosy with him over that pit, because it would be hard to get you. But that was what stuff was about.
See, I thought he was gonna try to like jump in it and then miss it and fall down in. That was my plan, but it still worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I have a quick way to get up back to the wet nurse. He had his okay. So do you see the weapon he was using?
Is it the saw blade thing?
He was using. Hold on. This. And if I see someone with this weapon, just like when I see someone with a blood-tinged weapon, if I'm correct, it does poison damage. And it's no joke. It can be no joke. It's a hard hitter.
Gosh. So if they're set up to be able to use it well, like it's bad.
I assume. And this is the weapon that one guy was using that came after me the first time.
Mm. I thought the weapon that guy was carrying was the whirligig.
So he may have had both. I don't know. But I did see him pull out the Liguri as well.
Mm.
It's a weapon I don't really use. Really good. Okay. So if anything happens, Alstroja, you can easily get back here. You're good. Don't have to worry about anything. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna be able to pull that lever, because generally you can't interact with people's stuff, like NPCs and shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thrown off. Okay. It's only 10,000 blood echo, so that's not very much at all, actually.
That's 105,000.
Oh, is it? 110, 100,000. Okay, never mind. Damn. Maybe I should go spin this first. You know what?
It's a decent amount. I mean, Travis said that like you have to spend a shit ton to level up just once. So is that like a decent amount, or at least enough to like buy, you know, inventory stuff?
I mean, I mean, yeah, I can buy inventory stuff. No problem. You know, it's no problem at all.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's enough to
up?
level me up. I think it has to be 204,000 or something like that. Okay, and then there's a whatchamacallit down here. I'm happy that that happened and you were here to see that with that guy falling down.
And I'm happy you were live streaming, so that means it's recorded.
Yes. Let's see.
Welcome home, good
That's
hunter.
probably one of the best things I like about the PS5 is that the ability to share / do all that stuff. Like they just expanded upon that even more. Because everything that you can do on the PS4, you can on here, but you can do it while you're still in game.
Okay.
Like, the only thing you can't do is actually open up like share factory.
Welcome. What is it?
So that's obviously
Very well,
then.
then.
But you can trim and share things and start it all while you're still playing your game.
Yeah, I need another 100,000. But I am level 178 though, so. Alright, so what am I gonna need in this fight? Everything. Not where I meant to go. Not where I meant to go at all, actually. I'm gonna try one more thing before I go against the wet nurse. Oh, so what you been up to, man?
Oh, not much. Just hanging around. I've been off this week. I've just been playing Apex, playing the Lord of the Rings game that's free this month.
I tried playing that.
It is real. I really like it.
I just deleted it off because I wasn't happy.
Yeah, I downloaded the game the month, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then I was feeling all of a sudden like playing like a new adventure type kind of like game. You know? So I decided to give it a try because I always liked the Nemesis system. I thought that was fantastic. And simply because playing a game on hard with basically there's a mechanic that if you die, it progresses stuff. So it was really fun the first game. And in this game, like, oh my god, I feel like a crazy, like, Batman dude or something. It's crazy.
What I wasn't feeling was it was the way the character moved. It was something about the movement system I was just not happy with.
Really? Well, see, I felt that way at first, but then I also played Batman Arkham Knight, because that's also a free game in the PS Plus collection.
Hmm.
And when I went back there, oh my god, that game, he's so clunky. I went back to the Lord of the Rings game, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much smoother. Because that's why I went and played the Batman games, because when I started playing Lord of the Rings at first, I was like, this feels weird, and it just kind of makes me want to play Batman. And so I went to play Batman, and it was, the way it moved was terrible compared to Lord of the Rings.
My
Because
prey
I thought
lies
the
in
same
wait
thing.
this way.
So then that
Turn
made me go
back.
back.
My prey lies. Turn.
But it is really fun. I like having the whole wraith that possesses me. Simply because a lot of the moves you do cause the wraith to all of a sudden show up out of your body, and so it looks really cool. Like double counters and everything or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those cool double counters that Batman would do in one of the later games. Two people coming to attack you, you just hit counter twice, and he like does a cool double counter.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, you'll be countering somebody, and then all of a sudden the wraith just like pops out of your body and takes care of the other dude. And then his super ability, like the wraith comes out and it's just like super Matrix mode. Bow and arrow everybody.
Oh my god, I hate this guy. I've died to this guy probably 10, 20 times.
So what are you doing before go to the wet nurse or go back?
I want to kill this guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I assume if I kill the wet nurse first, it's going to progress the story to the point to probably this may disappear and not be available. And I've never fought him before. Anytime I've come here, either no one was here or it was Eileen the Crow, and she's out there dying because of this guy.
I remember the crow, Eileen the Crow. I remember fighting. Because isn't she someone you can fight?
Depending on what you do in certain encounters, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yes, I have fought
Because
her.
she actually came in and helped me in one part of the game.
Hmm.
So yeah, the way I encountered her, fuck, I hate this guy. Okay. Oh,
You got
oh,
this.
oh, 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 hold on.
Just like Infamous.
You're funny. Hmm. I forgot to bring numbing mist.
What is that gonna do?
So he can shoot through that? I didn't think he would be able to do that. That was not a part of my agenda.
material stuff.
That scared the shit out of me. Let me disengage from this, change weapons real quick. Motherfucker. Oh, did he do that? Oh shit. Mm. 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 What else I got? Mm. Yeah, back up. Hmm. Fucking finally! Jesus! Yes! Yes! Eat that! Oh! Let me go talk to her real quick.
You know, that's a new thing with the PS5. Is that
Don't you
it
ever
captures a
listen
screenshot
to
when
your
you get a
elders.
trophy. It captures 15
No matter.
seconds before you got the trophy,
You did save my
and it
life.
also captures your mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't seem to be happy
So
with this life
apparently
anymore.
someone posted about it with the new Demon Souls
My
game on
glory
PS5
days
because
were
there's a whole bunch of
long
funny
ago
clips out
now.
there that people have been posting, which is just sounds exactly like what you just said.
Here. For you. This too is Hunter's work. The decision is yours alone. Oh. Let me rest a while. I'll be fine. Just wait.
What?
What?
It put me into this pose. This is new to me. This is all new to me right here. I've never done this.
Oh,
The quest line this way, so I didn't know what was about to happen.
can you walk away?
Now I can, but I'm not sure. Like if I stay here long enough, like will something happen or? If it was just like a sign of respect he just did. Yeah, he messed her up. And she's badass.
Isn't that one of the gestures you can do?
Mm-hmm. Make the contact. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna come back here and see if, like, she'll be gone or something. Man.
Crazy.
So, fucking... on a completely unrelated, not Bloodborne related anything, that fucking Horizon map, what is it called again?
Olympus?
Olympus. I like that map, but it gets too chaotic sometimes.
So, it's my favorite map now. However, for some reason, I don't know what it was, but playing on that map for 2 weeks, it felt like it was a crazy map and teams were like half gone, like way before you thought they should be. But then going back to World's Edge, it's no different there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's completely the same. In fact, me and Daniel and Travis, or maybe it was just me and Travis, we had a match that we finished in 14 minutes when we were the champion squad.
You think it's just
Like
mostly because, like, people dropping in the same spot a lot right now?
I think it's because a huge new number of players are playing, and so it's a lot more chaotic because of that.
Not as strategic.
Yeah, they're not as strategic. People are dying off a whole lot quicker because, I mean, The end of last season, season 5, my KD was 0.8. Okay? So far this season, my KD is 1.8.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you I haven't gotten that good in one season.
You're like, it ain't because I've been putting in no work or nothing like that.
Yeah. No, it is not. Like, I totally agree that my KD should be up. Like, I could agree that I could be up at like 1.0. But yeah, when we first started the season, mine and Travis's KD was hovering between 4.0 and 6.0.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. And then the more games we played, and then we were trying out new things, and then we were also just being stupid, it slowed down and leveled out. But mine and Travis's is somewhere between, I think I'm like 2 something, he's like 4 something. And I think it's just because of, one, I think it's a new map, and I think you and I discussed this a lot more too, like when we were talking about new maps on Black Ops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But me, you, Daniel, and Travis, we're just more willing, not willing, but we're more adaptable in terms of that kind of stuff. So, some people, just like they just can't adapt or think outside the box really, and they eventually have to wait for YouTube videos to show up, and that's how they get better, essentially. Which that's actually why I think I was so good at Black Ops, the first Black Ops. I'm so good at it just because I figured out all that stuff on my own, like how to do well and all that nonsense.
Yeah, I only figured that shit out because I played with you guys. That's just straight up honest. I'll keep it real.
But like the whole Call of Duty YouTube craze started with Black Ops. Like literally that game. And so the very next game that came out, which was, I don't even remember what it was. That one is when people started more becoming like stupid GoPro players, tryhards. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like every time you're going to play, you're just like, you have to pull every cart out of your pocket just to be able to survive. So yeah, so I think that's also part of it. I'm also playing as a new character. Horizon's my new main character now. I figured it would be, and I called it, and it totally is. Almost at 50 wins with her already.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
I just got caught up on the elevator unit. Can you go to the boss before he gets here?
How many people she's gonna spawn in? Let's see if he comes.
He spawns the exact same spot always, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Mm.
I don't remember. He knows I'm here somewhere. He must see that the entire level pretty much is unlocked, so I'll know if he's coming, since he has to pull the elevator down.
I remember that gun.
Will this work? Probably not. But it's okay. It's okay.
I still want to watch it happen though.
It's like, come on, like you wanna be one of those people who wants to be an asshole invading people's games. Like I don't respect players who do that. PvP people who want to PvP. Obviously, I'm playing online, so I'm kind of asking for it, so...
That, I also agree with the way they did it because of the type of game it is.
Oh, he couldn't find me. He gave up. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah. I've never heard that sound. A lot of firsts today. What were you gonna say?
I agree with the way they do the whole people invading your world just because of the type of game it is. I still hate it, but I agree with it because of the type of the game. I don't agree with how you get people to help you though, because it just seems convoluted to me. Why can't you just party up, play? The sinister thing bell can still be a thing, but like the party up system should be way easier.
I get it as far as like the way it connects, the way you part up with someone using items lore wise. Like it makes total sense. I just wish it was easier to do it, not like where you have to match up a code, but like maybe that could be a like an actual what do you call a headstone, like how we go to the different worlds through a headstone.
Exactly.
Maybe there's a headstone specifically for that, and you choose like one of your friends who has that turned on to where you can join them that way.
Exactly. Yes, like in the world that
Where
we're
it's
in,
easier. Like directly you're choosing, I want to
networking,
connect with them.
yeah, the connecting part in terms of playing cooperatively should be easier. The
Yeah.
sinister one, nothing should change there. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the playing with your friends part is totally dumb. But it also makes sense though because this game came out like right when the PlayStation 4 came out though. So they were trying new things out and trying different things. But
yeah. I mean, and in the end, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, there's a problem.
But any new games like this, it'll probably be easier. Because that everything about this game, or the PS5, it's all trying to be easier to connect with people. So you know the weird convoluted party system? How they updated it? I can't believe you got away from that fire. It makes sense. It's a little weird in the PS4. Kind of hard to get with random people in a party chat, but with the constant people you play with, it makes complete sense. But as soon as you use that same system on PS5...
Oh, we can't be doing that right now.
What popped up?
Controller's dying.
It's like, I'll come back to you guys.
Yeah, cause my controllers are so old that when they're dying, is like they go dead.
When they're dying, you don't have much left.
Yeah. And remember, this isn't share play. It's a stream.
That is right.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try to call in help. Maybe I have to fight them first once, lose, and get the ability to call in help. So I was wanting to call in an NPC help. Because I've had really good
That only happened after you like lose once or something.
I'm thinking so.
So right now you're just trying for another person.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if someone comes in. I got lucky with the unseen village, and a guy came in and helped me, died, and then came back in. Like he came in with me like two or three times, because he died, or I died. The first time, actually, so he came in with me. If I'm correct, it was the same guy the day before, or a couple of days before. Because his name looked familiar. I could be wrong. And then the last time he came in, he played and helped me get through the Unseen Village. I hate the Unseen Village. I hate it very much. Oh my god. Depending on how this match goes, I'm probably gonna hop on to whatchamacallit.
What?
The Apex.
Will you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll play with you if you want to. I've just been kind of doing my dailies, really, because it's only been me and Daniel or me and Travis for a while. And so it's been frustrating, because I think that's the other thing why I think there's so many new people, is that the third teammate person is just awful. I'd rather play with 2 randoms than just 1 random. Because with 2 randoms, it's kind of all over the place, and we all kind of counterbalance each other. But when me and Travis are working together so hard, even when we get on the mic with them, like, they're just retarded.
I haven't had anyone get on the mic, but I totally understand what you're saying, because I've had just playing with just random people some of the best matches, just because we're I don't know, it's just like they're doing random shit, I'm doing random shit, and it's just working, and it makes no sense. Like, we're not trying to like co-op an idea at all. I don't know why that works though, because you think it would make it easier to co-op an idea with at least 2 people who are on the same page versus everyone just kind of, I don't know. I don't understand Apex. It makes no sense to me.
But no, I mean, I feel there's a lot of people just good. There's a lot of people that just came back to the game, or they're brand new. So I don't know which one's worth either. Because coming back to the game, they're so much different if you stepped away, like, since season 4. Because that was apparently when they lost the most, was in the middle of season 4.
Well, I might as well just go ahead and add.
You're supposed to fight someone in here?
Okay.
You hit the very center of it.
Okay. Sheesh! 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 Bruh! Actually, that's not what I want. Bitch. Okay. Fucking twist it around. Come on, bro. Mm. Bitch. I think I stepped way too many times on that one. I feel like this fire's about to go out. There we go. Let's get some fresh fire on you. That's a good. Trying to catch some good times just to run up on her where she's like in the middle of an animation or something. It's not a good time right there. I don't think I can. Suck my no! You ain't got nothing on me! Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, downstairs neighbor.
Okay, I bet you they have understood. They understand. They played Bloodborne.
Yeah, everybody's played Bloodborne. They know what's happening.
Exactly.
I return your child to you.
That is my favorite thing though, when you silence the small resonating bell.
I love doing that. It's so satisfying.
Ding.
It is very satisfying. Now, you know what? So, when you take a look at this game, it's a very stitched together game. It's a very stitched together game. However, what's made this game last so long is that the little things that you can do in this game, even though, like, just to give an example, the sinister bell or the silencing of the bell, just talking about the bells alone, how much of a conversation we were able to have with that, talking about people invading, people not invading, things like that, or just the sound of it going off. The quality of what we have is so well done in this game that people are playing a console later.
Mm-hmm. Just PlayStation exclusive.
It's a very stitched together game. You have a lot of reused assets from the Demon and Dark Souls game. A lot of reused assets. Just kind of redone, revamped character designs and stuff like that. Hell, even some actual characters like patches. Or the Great Moonlight Sword and shit like that. Carryovers, but still, it's done in such a quality way. I think that means something. I think that's something I feel like games should always strive for.
Mm-hmm. I'd be willing to play a Dark Souls game that comes out now after, like the next one.
Okay, now I agree with you on that. I would be 100% willing to play a different one, like a new one for the new
Like,
consoles.
yeah, a new one that is developed after Bloodborne. Because the one that did come out after Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
That one was in development while Dark Souls was also in development. So I would be very curious to play
Good
the ones
hunter,
after
you
both
have
of them have
come.
been around.
Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
They did do a remake of Demon
Good
Souls
hunter, I
Mm-hmm.
sense the
on
ancient.
PS5, and it looks amazing.
Very well, let me.
But they apparently didn't really change much of it. They just rebuilt it and fixed things that were problems on the PS2. I think it was. PS3. PS3. It was like one person in the PS3.
So I'm going to take a different approach now, and I like generally before I would fight Gurman, imbibe on the umbilical cords, and fight Homeboy, the Moon Presence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna let Gurman kill me. Because you get a gravestone when you do that, when you go into New Game Plus, and I want that. And I've already fought the Moon Presence. So yeah. Hold on, let me humble myself.
Let me go die. You're just gonna take off everything? Or just the helmet?
Sign of respect. He's the keeper of the dream. He's allowed me into the dream. And it's time for him to take me out of it. And honestly, I just don't feel like fighting him.
Would this be like the last one?
So if you choose to fight Gurman, he can be the last. If you defeat him, then the moon presence comes down. And if I take these 3 umbilical cords and ingest them, the moon presence reacts violently to that, and then that becomes the final boss fight. And then what happens is you become a great one, and you ascend. And then you become the keeper of the dream. Yeah, I can tell more people have been playing because my notes have been getting rated.
Yeah, it's constantly happening. Like, it's happened a bunch of times just watching you.
The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Thank you, and I accept it.
Farewell, my keen hunter.
Fuck yeah.
Fear the blood.
I love the fact that this game gives you these options of endings. Like, to go ahead and go out like this is a sign of respect. Fuck yeah. In my opinion. Oh wow, I've never seen this part. I don't think.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
That was awesome. I like that ending. On God, I think I like that ending a lot more than going for the full-on ending or whatever. I think I like that even more.
I like that one.
And that was very pretty, with the whole way my blood kind of turned into like a mist of flowers almost. It seemed to look like. That was pretty hot. Yeah, as soon as this is over, I'll jump into a game. Oh my god. Wow. I defeated that hunter and the fucking wet nurse by myself. I did not defeat that amygdala though. It was still sitting there. Yep. I defeated Rom by myself too, but I called it an NPC hunter for that. I can't skip any of this. Oh, I can.
Oh, you know what? You want to know something interesting?
Mm-hmm.
So after the new Call of Duty get recently released, there's been all sorts of talks that Call of Duty is not needed every single year. No.
I just...
Good. All signed and sealed. Now,
Finally.
let's begin the transfusion.
Because,
Don't you worry.
honestly,
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Modern Warfare, the one that came out, that I bought recently, that we were all playing together with the ground war and everything, I felt like they could have just continued adding on to that. I didn't feel like there was a need to come out with another Black Ops, right?
Mhm. I mean,
I was excited for it, but then
different-
like I wasn't happy with the end result of what I saw.
Yeah, like, I mean, it had a lot of things to be fun, but, like, it's not another $60 game, you know? Like, charge, like, 30 or 40 bucks. And that's new campaign and the zombies, obviously, but, like, for instance, if you play Warzone, from Black Ops, it just takes you to the already pre-existing one. Supposedly, I think is what it is.
What now?
They talk about that the Warzone's the exact same game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So like if you have a copy of the Black Ops digital or something, like how you can go from Warzone to the normal game, you can do this.
Mm-hmm. So like so Warzone is a free game on the PlayStation Store. You just download it. So people just have to have that downloaded, and then they would just go play Warzone. That's the battle royale for Call of Duty Black Ops. Oh, this is where you learn all the quick step stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you learn it. He just didn't read these.
If I'm correct, he said he... Yeah, I was gonna say... he said he didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Now that I know where you did learn it, it's just like, yeah, that sounds like him.
Like I said, obviously he knew how to play, otherwise he wouldn't have made it that far, but I was just, because of my experience with the game, I was just like, there's no fucking way I ever, like...
You know him. In terms of video games, he is a masochist, so...
There's no fucking way I would have made it, but whatever, bro.
He's played super hard games, so yeah, he kind of knew the concepts, but he was doing it very basic. I feel like he would have dominated if he understood the stuff that you told him.
Mm-hmm. More in depth or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So is that all it does? It just starts you over?
I've never done that particular ending, so I guess.
You wanna go find that first lantern and see what happens when you go back to the Hunter's Dream, or if you can? All these different weapons. Oh, these guys are difficult.
Yes, it's New Game Plus, New Game Plus.
This is New Game Plus Plus?
Yeah, it is. It's New Game Plus Plus.
New game squared. New game plus squared.
Yeah, I started realizing when you go into a new game plus and you have as much health as I have, if I'm correct, I read somewhere that it actually makes it to where they do more damage on you.
That would make sense. To make you feel like you don't have tons of health anymore.
And over here is where you first taught me how to quick step. No, how to do that forward thrust thing was down there. Beyond this gate right here. I never forget.
Yeah, because that thing's a beast with the game.
And then here you're like, Astroja, you're gonna hate this. It's like a gauntlet. You just kind of have to go through and you once you figure it out.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Our Juggernaut test.
And it made the most sense once I got to this other area. Man.
Yeah, I'd be willing to play a game like this, a new one that comes out, maybe on the new system, if you all have the new system. Co-op and all that nonsense. I'd give that a try. So I just wasn't as deep into it like you and Daniel were, because you guys went deep into it real quick, where me, I think I was busy with stuff, and so
Yeah.
I wasn't keeping up with it. And that was before they made the update to where anyone could play with anybody, and they scaled it, I think it was?
Right. Right, get
I think then
scaled.
you guys just got so far ahead that it was just, I couldn't even play with you.
Yeah, because there were times where one of us would have to stop playing to let the other one catch up levels and to be able to play again. Because he reminded me when me and him were playing, he was only playing on like the weekends when he didn't have school.
So you'd have to pause sometimes?
Yeah, so I would be farming, but then I would have to pause and not really progress too far. Because I forgot about that he was in school. Because to me it's like
with no head.
I don't have a head. Does it not show a head?
Oh no, there's a head. Okay.
Okay.
It looked like you didn't have a head.
There it is.
His head was just so bowed forward. That was just like, wow.
It's my gravestone.
What happens if you go through the whole game and do that again?
So I wondered the same thing, like will there be multiple gravestones? Like I guess story-wise, she's only has a cutscene for probably that one. But that's a good question.
A gravestone.
Like it splits. Like
yeah.
so. This game makes me think so much. Thank you for convincing me to get this game.
You're welcome.
Like you don't understand how many countless hours. In fact, actually, I think you can actually see how many hours I've played.
Can you in game? If not, I found a website that you can find out how many hours you played of any game on PlayStation.
It's actually here in the select screen. You can see. I think it said like 400 hours? Or maybe 200 hours?
We only have, surprisingly, only 40 hours. That's a lot.
That's a good amount.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, it's not a lot, but like, that's a lot. 233 hours.
It's a good amount of time.
Yeah, it is. Hold on, let me go to that website and check. Because whatever I had the most hours on, I was